Welcome back to Crochet Woven Tales. If you have just finished part 1, now comes my favorite part of this project. Today we're turning our granny square crochet clutch into a beautiful finished accessory with a clean modern look. In this tutorial we'll refine the edges, add the colorful embroidered detail that completely transforms the design, make the wrist handle, and finish everything with the lining and zipper. These final details are simple to make, but together they give the clutch a polished handmade finish that looks elegant and professional. Let's get started. We already assembled all of our granny squares and half squares in part 1, so now it's time to finish the body of the clutch. Join your yarn in any corner. We're going to crochet 1 double crochet in every stitch all the way around the top edge of the clutch. This round helps smooth the shape and creates a clean foundation for the embroidery that we'll add next. Once you reach the beginning of the round, join your work. Now repeat the same double crochet round 2 more times. Adding these extra rounds gives the edge a cleaner structure and makes it easier to embroider later while helping the clutch hold its shape. Finalize with a round of slip stitch all around the edge. Now it's time for the detail that makes this project different. We're going to add the statement embroidered edge. I chose bright hot pink and orange because they create a beautiful modern contrast against the classic black and white granny squares. Of course, you can customize the colors to match your own style, but I love how these bold colors instantly make the clutch feel contemporary. We'll begin by creating an X pattern all along the edge. The stitches are worked between the first and the last double crochet rounds we just completed. This technique is much easier to understand visually, so simply follow along as I demonstrate each stitch. Take your time and try to keep the spacing even. Consistent spacing makes the embroidery look clean and balanced all the way around. Once all the X stitches are finished, join the orange yarn. Now we're going to work around the center of every X. This adds another layer of texture while introducing a vibrant pop of color that makes the embroidery stand out beautifully. Sometimes a project only needs one small detail to look completely different, and I think this embroidery does exactly that. For our final embroidery detail, continue using the same orange yarn. This time we'll make small circles along the bottom edge of the embroidery. They are quick and very easy to create. Simply follow each step as I show it in the video. These little stitches complete the design and give the edge a unique handcrafted finish without making it look busy. Now that the embroidery is finished, let's make the handle. Begin by making a foundation chain to your desired handle length. Before you start crocheting, make sure your chain count is a multiple of 3. This will keep the stitch pattern even from beginning to end. Work 3 double crochets into 1 chain, then skip the next 2 chains. Continue repeating this pattern across the entire foundation chain. When you reach the other end, work the same stitch pattern along the opposite side of the chain. At the first and the last chains, we'll create the rounded ends by working 3 sets of 3 double crochets separated by 2 chain stitches instead of making only 1 stitch group. This gives the handle a smooth, rounded shape and a more finished appearance. For the final round, work 1 slip stitch into every stitch all the way around. This simple finishing round defines the edges and gives the handle a neat professional look. Now we'll attach the handle to the key ring. Place both ends of the handle around the ring and sew them securely together. There is no need to fold the ends. Simply stitch them neatly around the ring until they are firmly attached. For extra detail, I attached a tassel to the handle with the main color of the clutch. Our last step is adding the lining and zipper. Place the finished clutch on top of your lining fabric. Cut around it, leaving about 1 centimeter of seam allowance on every side. Sew the sides of the lining first. Then place the lining inside the clutch with the right side of the fabric facing outward. Next, insert the edge of the zipper between the crochet fabric and the lining. Sew the clutch, the zipper, and the lining together either by hand or with a sewing machine. Repeat the same process for the other side of the zipper. For the cleanest finish, use transparent thread or thread that closely matches your yarn color. And just like that, your modern granny square crochet clutch is complete. I love how the colorful embroidery gives this design its own personality while keeping the overall look elegant, simple, and timeless. This is a wonderful project for yourself, a thoughtful handmade gift, or even a beautiful item to sell in your handmade business. Thank you so much for crocheting with me today. If you enjoyed this tutorial and found it helpful, I would really appreciate your support by subscribing to Crochet Woven Tales and turning on notifications so you never miss a new crochet tutorial, modern crochet bag, granny square project, or beginner-friendly pattern. If you have not watched part 1 yet, you can find it here on the channel where I show every step of making and assembling the granny squares before adding these finishing details. Thank you again for being here.